All right, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles and the bishops of Great Millstone that rule well, that teach well while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. And shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, the prophets, the servants scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the Akwaf, which are the sisters that are sincere, and your children. Shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, is going to be a quick hitter, something that's happening in the world, as the Lord has said, to keep up with the things, to be watching as well as praying. And I'm going to get that precept real quick, Lord's will. Let me get that, right? But we see that a lot of things are happening in the earth. The Lord, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, the Lord is speeding up these prophecies, man. And that's all for the elect's sake. That goes into what I think it tells you in the book of St. Matthew 24 and 22 or either 23 when it says, basically the Lord speeding up time for the elect's sake, because, no flesh shall be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, roughly paraphrasing. So, we see the Lord speeding up time, man, and these prophecies are coming to pass quickly, man. You got World War III getting to happen, talks of basically blackouts and power outages and things of that nature beginning to come to fruition, and they're going to happen because all of these things are prophecy. So the blackouts will happen. There will be shortages of food, all of these different things that we already see in it beginning to take place, man. Bear with me, Salakia. I'm trying to get that precept. Watching. Bear with me, brothers. I believe this. Well, I don't think this was it. Well, that could have been it. Salakia, I'm going to see. It could have been it. Go to Luke 21. It said Luke 21, 36. KJV. Bear with me, brothers. All right, this is what I was looking for. The water of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. This is Luke 21 and 36 in the KJV, and it says, "Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man, which is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, our Lord, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ," man. So as I've said, we see all of these different events taking place, World War III getting ready to pop off, America preparing its nuclear forces and things of that nature, Iran testing nuclear weapons. I didn't do a video on that one, but, Iran, it was alleged that Iran did a nuclear test, I believe, 2 days ago. So they're testing nuclear weapons that they obviously probably got from Russia or China or one of their other allies. But, I mean, we're starting to see that world's war is beginning to, what I should say, intensify. The signs of it are beginning to intensify. So World War III has already started. It hasn't gotten to the point where the nukes have been shot off. But the World War III battle has already started. It's basically America and the land of Israel versus the entire world. And that's what we're seeing happening. We're seeing America allies turn its back against America. You got France, Britain, and all of these countries, which makes up the beast system, right? The new revised Roman Empire. All of these things all of these places and people and nations are beginning to turn their back all against the whore. And the Lord said that these things will begin to take place when, ultimately they burn her and make her naked with fire, as it says, I believe in the book of Revelation 17, if I'm not mistaken, about it, burning her desolate and making her naked with fire and things of that nature, them turning against the whore. It either Revelation 17 or 18, one of them, but forgive me if I'm wrong. It's either 17 or 18. But yeah, that's the times that we see coming, man. So if we see that World War III is beginning to pop, and that this is going to be the last battle before, this battle is going to be taking place in the midst of the Lord's return, then we understand that, guess what, Jacob's troubles is soon to come. The MOTB is soon to come. We already see that they're trying to make plans to basically, put the MOTB in effect by July, I believe, if that's what the Apostle Tahar said, that they're trying to bring this digital system in by July. That's what they said. So, I mean, this stuff is speeding up, man, but I'm going to get into this video. So we're going to see what this brother's talking about. But before I start this video, I also want to say that this is under the 1976 Copyright Act, that I'm not getting paid for this video. It is only for educational purposes only. So with that being said, we're going to get into the video, see what the guy's talking about.
What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NY Prepper. It is Monday, March 24th, 2025, and I have an emergency alert to share with you guys. Right now it is 16:22 Eastern Time here in the United States, and we have some major breaking news coming in from the middle.
Oh, Salakia. Let me read the title of the video, because I always read the title. I don't think I read the title, so Salakia. I'm going to read the title, then we're going to get into the video. But the title says, Emergency, U.S. Doomsday Plane Flies to Doomsday Bunker. Stealth Bombers Going to Middle East, right? And those stealth bombers are what carry those nuclear warheads that America has in their military arsenal, right? But all of these things are happening right after, like I said, you had 2 days previous, Iran, I believe, they detonated a nuclear weapon. That was due to that earthquake that happened over there in Iran, because they said they were testing some type of nuclear weapon. And we just seen the article that I posted not too long ago. Matter of fact, let me go to it just so I won't just be talking, where basically the Trump administration, they basically came out and told the people of Iran that basically you either come to a conclusion about that nuclear deal, because they know that Iran possibly already has nuclear weapons given to them by Russia. America's not stupid. They just not going to tell the people that, of course, but they know that they're already in possession of nukes. And they're basically telling Iran to either conform, do this, what we say, do this and do that. If not, then we're going to annihilate you. And that's the threat basically that Trump basically made. Right. So I'm going to pull up that article. Bear with me. So we're going to pull up that article real quick, Lord's will. All right. Salakia. All right. All right. Here it is. Just a little article, but as you can see, that's where it is, what I was talking about. The United States warns Iran to dismantle nuclear program or face consequences, right? And I'm going to go to another one that I posted, because I think it was like a day or two ago. They was also making the threat, but these are the times we're living in. The Lord said there will be wars and rumors of wars. And in the NLT, it tells you that there will be threats of wars, and all of these things that America is making towards these different nations, and also these different nations are making towards America, are none other than threats. All of these things are the things that the Lord says to be aware of. Things letting us know that we're getting closer to the Lord's return, man. Right? So I'm going to read this. It said Waltz, I guess, which is one of the politicians or guys that, basically on Trump's side or whatever the case. He says Waltz tells Iran to give up nuclear program or there will be consequences, right? So it's just threats and threats all day and night, man. That's all that's going on. But, that's what it said in 1 Thessalonians 5:3, man. I'm going to get that precept real quick, because, when Donald Trump came into the office, everybody was voting for Trump, MAGA, make America great again, because they thought this guy was going to bring peace. That's what he brought these people. He sold them a bag of dreams, man. A lot of people fell for it, though, But, that's what he did. He sold these people a bunch. But, hey, the Lord said to, I believe in it's either Psalms 58:3. The Lord said that the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray soon as they be born, speaking lies. So you can never trust nothing that these people say, But, of course, a lot of Jakes and a lot of so-called heathens, they believed that this man was going to actually make America great again, that he was going to bring peace. But we know what the Lord said about peace. So this is 1 Thessalonians 5:3, and it says, for when they, right, meaning these heathen nations, Esau, Edom, and all of these other people, when they say, Salakia, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So we seeing these things, man, it ain't going to be peace, man. I mean, you have to be a fool to see everything that's happening around Babylon the Great, America, seeing everything that's happening in this country, this constant decline, gas prices still going up, food prices still going up, and you thinking it's going to be peace. I mean, you got to be ignorant or either just stupid, But, hey, I'm going to get into this video. We're going to finish listening to what he was saying. And like I said, this is just a quick here. This is basically just, an update of the things that's happening around the world. This video is from an hour ago. So, we're just keeping up with all of the events and things that are taking place. Keeping you brothers and
Middle
sisters
East and from
notified.
here in the U.S. So we just had a U.S. presidential doomsday plane fly to a U.S. doomsday bunker in Colorado. So an E-4B Night Watch took off from Offutt Air Base, which is the home of U.S. Strategic Command in Omaha, Nebraska, and flew to Colorado Springs, which is where Cheyenne Mountain is located. That's a massive doomsday bunker underneath a 5,000 foot tall mountain. And that's also where NORAD headquarters is located. And then it flew back, and this was sometime in the afternoon. So it flew to Cheyenne Mountain from Offutt Air Base, and then it flew back to Offutt Air Base. So most likely some kind of VIP was dropped off, maybe the president, maybe the vice president, maybe the defense secretary. Okay, but this is very, very serious, because we're also hearing that apparently 3 U.S. Air Force B-2 stealth bombers were heard communicating with ground stations in the Pacific and near the Indian Ocean. Okay, so this means that we have 3 B-2 stealth bombers crossing the Pacific Ocean. And what's also concerning about this doomsday plane going to the doomsday bunker is that this afternoon, we also heard 3 B-2 stealth bombers communicating with ground stations while they were flying over the Pacific. Okay, so 3 U.S. stealth bombers are now flying over the Pacific, most likely heading to Diego Garcia, which is a secret base in the middle of the Indian Ocean. And that's where the U.S. launches strikes on Middle Eastern targets from, okay, with bombers. That's what they did during the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. They had stealth bombers in Diego Garcia that would fly into Iraq and Afghanistan and conduct precision strikes. So potentially the U.S. is getting ready to use the stealth bombers either against Iran or the Houthis or both, okay? And in addition to this...
So we just heard basically everything he's saying. I'm going to give another precept, you know. Like I said, we're not living in, you know, as the Lord has said, there's a time for war. I mean, Salaki, there's a time for peace. There's a time for love, and there's a time of war. You know, we're living in that time of war, as the, you know, it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, I believe. You know, we're living in that time of war, man. So let me get that precept. I'm going to get Revelations 11, I believe. And let me get there. All right. This is Revelations 11 and 14 in the KJV, and it says, the second woe is past, meaning the Second World's War, right? And behold, the third woe, meaning that Third World's War, cometh quickly, man. And it is coming quickly. You know, we seeing all of the dominoes line up, and that is exactly what's coming, right? All right, this is Revelations 11 and 14 in the NLT. And it says, the second terror is past, right? That Second World War was terrible, man. You know, you remember what happened in Nagasaki and Hiroshima, man. All of the people that perished, I believe they said over 85 million people, you know, died in World War II. So, you know, that was a terrible war, man. But look, the third terror is coming quickly, which is going to be, you know, that battle that the Lord is going to have in the Battle of Armageddon, man. I mean, that battle, Salakia, that battle that will be held in the Valley of Yahweh Shaphat, which is the Battle of Armageddon, man. That was coming quickly, this Third World War, where the Lord will judge all the heathen nations for what they have done to his people, man. So these are the times that we're living in, brothers and sisters. So, you know, just stay prepared, stay praying, you know, stay in the spirit. You know, the Lord is getting ready to return soon. To the next time, I'm going to say shalom.